I'm so tired. What's up? It's a Culture Detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to be doing a second review album of the day, and that would be the new Rắn Cạp Đuôi album, *1. So this is actually history. This is the first time in my YouTube channel's history where I review anything, no matter music or movie, anything from Vietnam. Yeah. So Rắn Cạp Đuôi, I'm sorry, I do not speak Vietnamese at all. I'm sorry if I mispronounce these words. But Rắn Cạp Đuôi is a Vietnamese electronic group, and they have been putting out music for quite some time now. I'm only caught wind of them a while ago, a couple weeks ago, and apparently they released an album about a month ago, and it's an electronic album, and it's really interesting, and I kinda like it, and people are texting me right now. Holy crap. So the album opener Straws is a sharp and shrill opener with children vocals, choir vocals. It's pretty immense and bright and heavenly and dense and potent, and it certainly serves as a very interesting album opener. The second track, What Cherubs, has the vocal harmonies once again in the very back, bird sounds, it transitions into some white noise and then some detuned guitars, and then it just breaks down. It transitions and slams you into these big chunky drill and bass beats, which are gorgeous. And I don't know why, but recently in the last few weeks I've been really into drum and bass, so I'm susceptible to this kind of shit. The track Nong Tam is a 1 minute and 50-second long transitional track, sort of like an interlude, and it sounds essentially like what happens when you speed through a movie. It's sped up, it's pitched, and there's all these random noise all over the place. And it is a collage, that's true, and it does serve as a really interesting transitional moment in the album. And then we have the track Bloody, which I think is one of the highlights on the album for me. I love the tight, snappy drum and bass beat. It also introduces these dark and edgier pumping bass sounds, and these gorgeous watery harps in the second half of the track contrast with the dark pumping bass so well, and it just becomes a very colorful, multifaceted track with such a wide range of sounds. We have the track Untitled 2 with its heavenly, echoey group vocals in the back on top of some eerie, screechy tones and off-kilter noise. I think it's really, really well done, but not as eventful as many other tracks on the track list. I am so sleepy. The next track is Pressure, which is, I'm not cutting that out from the video, by the way. The next track is Pressure, with its faint drum beat and also equally faint, vague keyboard. I like the drum and bass beat here, but for some reason the mixing is so faint and so buried with one another. It sounds like I'm stuck in a traffic jam, so production-wise, not really a great moment. But then we are followed with Mang Tiao Toi Noa, which has a very soothing and relaxing drony ambient intro, and then on top of that some random messy noise, some intense tragic screams. It's a very interesting sonic palette, and as an ambient track it works really, really well. Then we have the hilariously titled The Virgin Mary in the Grilled Cheese, which is even shorter at 1 minute and 41 seconds long. Again, this is a track where it sounds like it's speeding through a movie, except this time it includes a lot of Vietnamese spoken word samples, horns, and it's, again, it sounds very interesting. I wouldn't say musically it's that crazy or anything, but at least it builds up to the final track really well, which I really like. The final track is called Bug's Life, and it starts off with the whispery spoken word tracks and then these background chants that sounds so organic and natural. It makes me feel like I'm slowly becoming one with the jungle or something like that. I love the fiery breakbeats that get introduced later, and it sort of transitions in the second half into some nimble, zoomy, plucky keys. And then the breakbeat comes back again, and the whole track is so stimulating and flavorful and colorful. It's fantastic. So yeah, overall, I would not say that this is like one of the most innovative and groundbreaking electronic albums of all times. I think it still has a long way to go, but it is incredibly promising. There's a lot of very interesting sound play on this album. A lot of the beats, a lot of the production is top notch, and I would love, 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 love to support more indie musical artists from Southeast Asia. And I would, if you know any, please comment down below because I would love to learn more. But yeah, overall, I'm satisfied with this album, and I'm giving the new Rắn Cạp Đuôi album *1. Strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. So, have you listened to the new album from this group? Like and subscribe if you want more. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I haven't had a good sleep since like 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.